Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast here on YouTube. I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok still.
And I am Donna from Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook. Oh, I am
Who
Donna.
are
I am
you?
Crystal Skies Hand Dyed from Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook. We've done this, 147 times, and I still screw it up. Oh, well. And then I'm also Crystal Skies Handmade on Etsy and Instagram. And together we are,
Yeah, they were Hurley's Hand Dyed. So, welcome. And I know we got a lot of new subscribers this week. So, make sure if you're here, you say hi and introduce yourselves in the comments. Since it's this live, we can answer questions, we can make comments on your comments. And thank you to all of those of you who've joined us newly this past couple weeks. We're so happy to have you here.
yes, we are. We have been doing this, what, almost 6 years? 6 years in August, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
been a while.
right. So, and we've been really good about doing it every other week. I mean, we skipped a couple weeks this year because of different holidays, but otherwise we've been really good this year.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and we don't just do hand-dyed yarn, as you will see today. If you're new, we do lots of things. It's more of a crafting channel than just a hand dyeing channel. So,
Mhm.
we like everybody. We dabble in everything, try everything.
Yes,
So.
we do.
Anyway, how was your week this week?
Well, it's been 2 weeks, so let's talk about what happened the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm almost finished with my micro-credential class, which is for my licensing. I've just been trying to, when I have time during the day, I work on that. I only have one last thing to pass off on it, and I will have completed it. That
Oh,
class officially ends March 23rd. So and I started it January 6th. I am ahead of the game. But I
good.
want it to be so I could focus on my master's stuff. So, my last thing is a unit plan. So I've been working on it, but I can continue to work on it. And I don't have to feel like I'm rushed to get that one done. And I can still work on other stuff. So that's good.
Yes, yes,
Um,
that is good.
I finally got my crown put back in.
I didn't know your crown. Oh, that's right. It's been a long time when
It's
your
been like
crown.
April.
Yeah.
And the dentist was really nice. He didn't think he was like, usually your mouth moves around within 2 days. Within 2 days, we can't put it back in, but they got it back in. He ground a little bit off of it and he polished it up and he's like, yeah, I'm surprised it fit back in. And my mouth finally doesn't hurt because he did kind of have to shove it.
Oh, yeah. In the yeah.
And so I was swollen for a couple days, but it's finally in so I can eat. Well, not that I couldn't eat, but I can now I can shoot push down on that side without any pain. Because for the first couple days, as everything was resetting, because my gums had grown back up too around my
Oh, and he had to use that
gum.
metal thing
He
that.
didn't cut it. He didn't cut it. He did not cut my gums.
Okay.
Letting nature take its course,
Okay.
basically, with that.
But sometimes they use that piece of flat metal to, yeah,
I thought he might have to do that, but he did not. And he didn't have
okay.
to numb me at all.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so he's like, I was really surprised. He's like, the tech tried to fit it and saw that it kind of actually fit. And he's like, I was really surprised. I didn't really believe her when she said it fit you still. So that's good.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
that is good.
And I went on a field trip with my students this week where I had to get up at 4:45 in the morning and we got home at 5:30 in the evening. It was a long day, but it was fun. And then last night, I retook my probability and statistics 2 test and I finally passed it. So my next class that I activated today is Calculus 2.
Ooh.
It's
Well,
my
you
last class
calculus,
with
you should be
objective.
fine. You will
It's
be
my last
fine.
class with objective assessments. Everything else will be performance assessments, which
Oh,
I'm better at.
what's the difference?
Objective assessment is where you sit down and take a test.
Oh, okay.
Performance assessments are like writing papers or looking at scenarios and then doing like experiments. Like it's a performance. So I have to come up with stuff and submit something, and then they look at it and grade it and send it back if
Oh,
I need to
okay.
fix something. I like performance assessments because I don't get charged if they get sent back.
Oh, that's right. You do on tests.
I can submit them as many times as I want, and they give suggestions, and I change things. And I am much better at those. I I'm better at putting my thoughts into words that way than high stakes tests. So we'll see
Yeah.
how Calculus 2 goes. It'll
Yes.
be fine. But
Yeah.
here I am. I'm 57% of the way done with my master's now.
I thought you wanted to finish by June.
I do. I only have 16 credits left.
Oh, okay. So just
And it
one.
just depends on how fast my classes will go. Like if I can get through calculus too quickly, the rest of them I think I can go pretty quickly. It's just a subjective assessment.
Oh, okay.
If I have to push into next semester, I have to push into next semester.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is at this point.
Right, right. Well, good, good.
Hi, Aunt Shell. Welcome, by the way. She said good evening a bit ago, but I was talking and I forgot to notice to say something.
Hi, Shelley.
Welcome.
Hmm,
Welcome to anyone else who's new. Make sure you say hi so we know you're here.
that's right.
Hey, you want to talk about your
Oh,
two
well,
weeks?
my 2 weeks has been the same as always. I haven't really done, I've been doing a lot of diamond painting, as you will see tonight. I haven't done any, I did my club, my Harry Potter club, my Wizard and Witches club. I got that finished, got it out. Um, because of the holiday. No, no, it just went out yesterday, the day before. Anyway, it went out. Yeah.
There was no holiday with this one.
Yeah, the holiday was last Monday. Yeah. So, yeah, and nothing. I did move my car. I went down to my post office and back. Not the post office, to our postal thing here in the
Mm-hmm.
park. And I moved it. Jeff says, he said this morning it's supposed to rain tomorrow. He says, so back your car out so at least it gets washed. But I just don't go anywhere anymore. But I've decided that as of like the end of March, I'm going to start doing my own packages. That's why I do get out every day. But it's just cold and if you don't have to, and he goes out every day, Jeffrey does. So, he takes my packages every morning, so I don't have to worry about that. And then if you haven't been to Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, I do have a big sale going on. So um, I'm I've been I've got my hats on sale and I've got Crystal Skies Handmade has a big sale going on too. I'm just trying to flood that stuff out so I can get new stuff in. I don't like to have a whole bunch of
Reduce inventory.
yes, reduce my inventory. That's the thing I forgot to do. I forgot to grab my drink.
Oh, you want to go grab it?
Yeah,
Go
talking
grab it.
stuff. I'll be right back, guys.
So let's see. What can I talk to you about while we're waiting? Because I don't want to show off anything without mom in the room. I don't want her to miss the stuff I made in the past 2 weeks. So it was really cool. We got to see on Thursday when we went on our field trip, we went up to Santa Fe and we went to what they call the Roundhouse, which is where our legislators are housed. And so the kids got to see them pass some things in the state legislature. My mouth keeps going back and forth. That was cool. They did a cool scavenger hunt where they got to walk around in the building to find different things. So they got to see everything. That was fun. Um, the gallery where they have their conversations and pass their bills and such is huge. That's the only thing I took a picture of while we were there. But it was fun. It was cool. Our kids, they're good kids. Our Mesa kids are good kids. So that was fun. I thought her drink was already made. I thought she was just grabbing it, but I guess she has to make it too. Let's see. What else can I talk to you about? Hmm. I feel like I'm boring right now because it's just me. I don't want to show anything off without mom in here because I have whips and I have finished objects and you guys, I have been crocheting. I know it had been a while since I'd been crocheting except for the scrunchies, but I found a new pattern that I made a whole bunch of, which they're very fun and I cannot wait to show them off. Maybe I will show you the first one because mom should be back any second. But I found a pattern for a moss stitch cowl. Um, because it has been cold here. It has been very cold for New Mexico. And I know that it's probably not cold for a lot of places, but it's been cold here. So I found this pattern to make cowls. Look, Mom,
Oh, how pretty.
it's a moss stitch cowl.
A moss stitch.
So you do a single crochet and then a chain and then a single crochet and a chain and it's knit in a spiral. In the next round, you do your single crochet in the hole created by the chain and then you do a chain over the single crochet. So look up close.
Oh, neat. since
And
it, since it's this is how you said a crochet and then you do a single crochet and then you knit it in the round. Are you
no, you
knitting
crochet it in the
crochet?
round, I meant. It's
Go.
crocheted in the round.
So it's a single and then
And then a
a
chain
crochet all the way and then
all the
single
way around. Then
and
when
then
you get around to the other side,
uh-huh.
your single crochet goes through the chain hole, and then you do a
Right.
chain
Okay.
above. And so it makes this overlap look.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And this is actually some of the rave, the big twist rave. Because I have all that acrylic yarn.
Oh yeah.
And it's real. This is the one I've been wearing, so that's why I put it on. This is mine that I've been wearing,
Oh,
but the Big Twist Rave makes these really cute. So I just was saying, because I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't want to show off anything too much without you here.
yeah.
Um,
How many stitches around did it take?
it's 80,
80? Okay.
80 chain, and then you just start going around. You go up as tall as you want.
And
So
you could make a hat to match that. Then you'd have a matching hat and cowl.
that's true. I do have more of the yarn because
I was going
each,
to say, I know you probably have more of that yarn because if it's a big one, well,
excuse me.
a
Um,
silent piece.
yeah. This will make the skein will make two of these actually. Um, with some left over, it might actually be enough to make half of another one. Um, I just roll them up in a ball when they're done. So, I mean, I guess I'll show the other finished objects since I
Right.
showed that while you were gone.
Okay.
I learned how to do these on Saturday, by the way. These are the first two I made. These are
That's,
made with the red heart. Well,
you had
I'm
so many,
finally finishing it off. I'm almost
right.
done, but
And you do have a hat to match that one.
I do. I have two hats actually.
There you go.
Oh, so yeah. I probably have enough of that yarn to make another one of those too. Um, let's see. I have this color, which is another big twist rave. And so, like I said, I made two of them. I actually made both these on the train up to Santa Fe.
You took a train?
Yeah, we have the rail runner. So it's
Wow.
like the fast train. It's still like a 2.5 hour train ride up there. But it was nice because then the kids could sleep on the way up and on the way back. I
Oh
made
yeah.
this one on the way back.
Oh, you went crazy with these things, didn't you?
Well, it's an easy pattern. I don't, once I get it started, once I get past the initial row, um,
Yes.
after the chains and then the first row, like where you
Yes.
establish your pattern, after that, I don't have to think about it.
No, that's right. You just do it.
Those are my finished objects.
Okay.
You have any finished objects? I need to stand for a second. Sorry.
I only have finished objects.
You only have finished objects? Okay, sorry. I gotta pop my hips hurt. Okay.
My
Sorry.
first finished object is one that Amber should have too, but she didn't work on it. I did my February calendar,
That's very
and
cute.
today's February 1st. So there you go. I've been
When
doing
did you
diamond
finish it?
2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Okay.
I
You were
I
ahead of the game.
I took it. I did it one night. I mean, I only took about 2 hours to do. So, and you do use that extra packet. That extra packet has a lot of the pinks in it.
Oh,
That
okay.
yeah,
Is
and
the
it says
EXO diamond painted too, or is it just flat?
just flat, just
Oh,
flat.
okay.
It's just the truck that's painted.
Okay.
It's this. So that's why it goes so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then um, my son Jeffrey got me a diamond painting from Timu, I think.
Okay.
I think yeah, it was Timu. And can you tell what it is?
Oh yeah, I can see that now. It's Rivendell. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I did that this week. It took me like 3 days to do.
Oh, with all those dark colors, those the dark colors drive my eyes nuts.
I know, and there's a lot of them. And plus, I found out that, well, not on this one especially, but this one is, I did my Halloween that I got from Joann's this year. It's a diamond dots. And I
Mm-hmm.
find out with diamond dots, that's not it. Oh, here it is. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. Lots of dark colors. And the
Mm-hmm.
thing with them that we don't notice or have much of happening is a lot of times they their colors bleed onto the next one. So, and then they use a lot of symbols that are kind of the same. They have an arrow, and then they have a big arrow, and then they have a triangle, and they were all in the dark colors.
Mm.
Oh, but I figured most of them, and when I didn't, I figured, oh well, you're not going to see it that much. But now I at least have two Halloween ones, and
Yeah,
then
that's nice. It's
when I
pretty.
do ours, yeah, and it's not real big. It's like a 15 or a 12 by 15 or something. It's
Mm-hmm.
not, or 42 by 6. So 16.5 by 11 inches. So it
Okay.
went really fast, yeah. And it was only with the big paper, it was 3 rows. And I just like an hour ago finished it.
Nice.
And I think I showed this. I think I had finished this one by last time. Did
I
I?
think you did. Yeah.
So, and then I finally I took my Christmas ones down and I put up my tiger and my little kitty cat in the ice cream cup. I've got
Mhm.
those on this one. And so I'm trying to figure out places to put them so that they can at least show. But this one, the Rivendell one, as I was doing it, it's really hard because especially in here, I think I
Mhm.
got them all right, but I don't know because a lot of the things kind of bled together too. But anyway, I thought, well, I'll get those done since Jeff bought me that one. So that's my finished objects, you guys. I didn't do any crocheting or anything like that this week.
Okay. I have whips. I have one crocheting whip and then I have two diamond painting whips.
I was gonna start a diamond painting in that half an hour just so I could have a work in progress.
But then
But
you have to kit it up. That takes like an hour.
yes, I had to kit this one down first.
Yeah.
I don't like to leave stuff in there. And I mean, I have enough to use, but I like if I'm done, I like to kit it down. And
Mhm.
because of the way this is, they don't give you diamond dots and that other company from,
Don't give you
they
stickers.
don't give you stickers. So you have to write on each one what it is. And then I use fingernail polish remover to take it off. So yeah. So I'm smelling of fingernail polish remover
The
forever.
rubbing alcohol would work too. That's what I usually use to take it off.
I don't know if oh yeah, no.
Or a whiteboard marker. You color over it with an expo, let it dry, and then just wipe it off with your finger.
Oh, I don't have one of those either, but that's okay.
Like I do. I've got lots of those. But I
So
am a teacher.
yes,
So,
sure. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. And then I'm deciding what to start on next.
mm,
I pulled out my two little ones
hmm.
from the calendar, the snowman and the Christmas tree. And I thought I might do those because those will be fast. They're only 12 by 12. So
Yeah,
you
the
did.
Christmas tree didn't take me very long.
Yeah. So,
Well, and I did like the multiple, like I did 12 with my 12 placer.
oh, did you? This one, the Halloween one, only took me 3 days. And
That's
the
not bad.
Riverdale one took me 3 days. But let me tell you guys, it was 3 days. I started as soon as I got up in the morning and I listened to my books on
Mhm.
Audible. And as I did it, and I didn't finish till I mean I worked straight through on these things just because I wanted to get them done. I wanted to see what they look like.
Mhm.
So I almost bought that mystery one that they had.
Which one? There was two.
It
They
was
were
two,
two.
I know, and one was what was it? Was one animals?
I don't remember. I thought one was a landscape.
Yeah,
I
one
think
was an escape, and then the other might have been mystery animals or fantasy
mythical.
animals. That's what it was. It was fantasy animals or something like that. Because I thought, ooh, you could get a dragon, or you could get whatever.
Mhm.
But I didn't. I didn't order any of the ones today too. The only
Me neither.
ones I kind of liked were the two cats, but it was a big one. It's
Mhm.
$75. So it was, I don't, I've got plenty of big ones if I want to work on a big one. So, and they were squares. And no way, I mean, that's why I'm having trouble with that black cat, because not only is it a lot of black, but it's squares and it's
A lot of
big.
black and a lot
So
of other dark colors.
yeah, a lot of other dark colors. So
Mhm.
one lady, I can't remember what she was working on just this last week, she pulled out and it had 23 packs of one color, of one of the colors. It was like, I think it was like a creamy color. So,
Mm.
but I mean, they've got a lot of neat ones. They've got ones that I didn't even know they had. Reborn. They have that. That, excuse me, was just restocked last week, and I had never even seen it before. And
Mm.
then the one I really remember, I told you I wanted that angel one. The
Yeah,
It's not even on there. They pulled it completely off. It's not even on as a restock or a
it's
notified.
archived
Well,
then.
so it must have been just a limited edition. That's the one they had problems too with the color was put on the sticker plate.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they just pulled them all off and I don't know, but it was so pretty. But it was a big one. But she
Yeah.
was very, very pretty. So yeah. So otherwise, yeah, but I
What's
do want to dye some yarn this week. I
I'm
almost
with
did some today. I thought about it, but I didn't. Is she out there? Was she out there?
She's jumping at my door handle.
Oh, I didn't hear it. She heard you. She heard you coming, and she thought you were going to be mad.
I can hear her like she has a bell on her collar. Like,
Oh,
here,
okay.
I hear
Oh,
you. There you go. Okay, she ran away.
I
Sorry,
bet.
all I can hear is like on my door. I'm
I
like,
bought.
over and over.
I'm on Temu. Temu, you
Mhm.
guys, this is my first time ever ordering from Temu, but I did order some cards, and they're not St. Patrick's Day cards, but yet they are kind of. They're all greens, but they're this cute little fairy. And it instead of being a lot of the cards that they had were just, I know you know what I'm talking about. Like on they just put the rhinestones on like the whiskers of the cat and a rabbit
Ooh,
stuff.
are you
This
talking about like diamond art cards?
no, I'm
No.
talking about from Temu.
No, no, but like, are they diamond art or are they just like,
Yes, diamond art. Oh yeah, yeah.
okay,
The
sorry, I was
diamond art
confused.
cards. And some of the
Okay.
diamond art cards just have the outlines and stuff, but these are full coverage. I mean, the full, and they are
Okay.
greens. They were so cute. So I thought, and they're ones that they're all the same color green, so you know you're only going to have one group of kits to kit up. And then
Real.
if you just want something like sometimes at night I'm done doing what I want, like at 9 o'clock, and I still want to stay up till 10. So that's something quick. I could do one of those. That's why I just like the bookmarks because you can do a bookmark in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
so,
true. That's why I
mhm.
like the minis too sometimes.
Yes, and I've got 2 packs of the minis up there. I've got the Thanksgiving and the autumn one. So, I've got those to do if I want. I still haven't ordered the other two.
You also have the Christmas one from our,
I did those.
did you do those ones? I couldn't remember that you did those ones. Okay.
Closest to Chris. I did that one of the Christmas and I did the
Oh, that's
winter.
right. You put them up. That's right. I forgot. You had put
I
them
put
up
'em-
too.
Mhm. And I just took those down 2 days ago, I guess, about two. And let me tell you, the putty worked great.
Oh, good.
And when I peeled it off too, off the wall, no stains or anything. I wasn't sure if on that the
On the
wall,
wood pan, the veneer.
yeah, if it would pull off or not. So it didn't. So that worked great. I put two. I took the Christmas dog and the Christmas cat down today and put up, like I said, the kitty and the whatever. So I have been doing things.
I have whips to show.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I have whips to show.
Me neither.
I do. Oh, no, but I do. I have whips to show.
Okay. Uh,
Um,
oh, is this a whip? Your stockings? Your socks? Did you work
no,
on those anymore?
I didn't really work on them much since I worked
Oh,
on them. Like I got like one more row done.
oh, okay. Okay.
But
Here's the
oh,
whip.
because it's the mini, my hands need to get back into the habit of those needles are so tiny when I do socks.
Oh, yes.
So I need to, that's why going back into crocheting is helping my hands get back into shape. But this is the yarn I'm using right now.
Oh, the
It's
rave.
the Big Twist Rave in the color Electric Citrus. It's so pretty. And it's another one of those
Oh,
warmers,
yeah.
one of the cowls. So that's a whip. But I have two diamond painting whips too.
Okay.
I just wanted to show that off that I was working on that. I did get a little bit further on You've Got This. So I've done these two squares in this section now. So I've done the whole bottom and then these two squares. It's hard to
Okay.
tell.
Oh, you're using the tear off, aren't you?
I am. I'm actually trying that with this one, but
I tried it
so
with my other, but like I told you, I put it underneath. so I know where to stop. I mean, because it's
Mhm.
still hard to see on that with it
It
showing.
is, and I've actually on some of them I put washi tape around the edges where they
Oh
are.
yeah, that would work
I can
too.
see like, but the washi tape is, I mean, washi tape doesn't stick very well because it's washi tape, so it
Right,
peels up if I take too long. So I wanted to get this one done quickly, but I've done a lot of studying this past 2 weeks, so I didn't get
right.
as much diamond painting done as I wanted. And then
'Cause that's going to go up in your classroom.
it is, it might be next year, but it'll go up in my classroom.
Oh, we're working on that again.
I did. I finished this square and then I did half or no. I finished a square like right over here and then I did this square today. I have like one small section left of this row. But I mean, come on. Look at how big it is. I mean,
I know.
this is going to be my year-long project because I started it in May of last year, so it's going to take me at least a year
Uh-huh.
because I don't picture myself finishing it before May.
It was like the tiger spirit one. Took me
And you
2 years,
finally got it done.
2 years, but I
You
finally got
did.
it.
I'm going to lean over here and blow my nose 1 second. Sorry.
Boy, I put that up right away because I want I accomplished that. It went up where Harry Potter was, my big Harry Potter. I can't believe I did that Harry Potter. That was one of the first ones I did because I did the cat one that you got me
Hmm.
Christmas, the one you've got behind you there. And then
Yes.
I went, Robin got me the Harry Potter, and it was big like that, remember? And all those pinks.
You
And
single
I
place
single placed
everything.
one. Yeah. Now I do multiplaces, you guys. I do the three multiplaces. And unlike the ones I've been doing, three is I couldn't use a four or five because most of them are only three. None of them have like big strings where, big background. Well, as you saw, they have multi colors in the backgrounds, blues and dark
I
purples.
will tell you, I use my 12 placer for every single thing except for singles.
And I've been using my three places for the singles too.
Yeah, I mean, I could use it for singles, but I feel like I line them up better with the tiny because it's so long.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'd use it for twos and three placers and five place. I mean, I use it for every multiple
Yeah,
up to the
well, I
12.
guess you're good with that. But I don't, I had trouble, remember when I tried to do it on the squares. So,
Hmm.
but I don't mind it on some ladies on our Facebook group. She
Hmm.
came in and said, I started off with squares. That was my first one. And everybody kept saying that the rounds were so much easier. So she said, the project I'm doing now is rounds. And she said, how do you get the lines straight on the rounds? I said, I don't care if they're straight or not. If they're on there, they're on there. I mean, people see it from a distance. So, and yeah,
Can't
with
tell
squares
from a
you
distance.
have to get straight because they fit into each other kind of like a puzzle. They kind of lock into each
And
other.
they tend to self-regulate.
Yes, yes.
They will help straighten themselves out, which is why I really love what lies beneath. Because I'm like looking at that and looking at how my drills are so perfectly straight because it's squares. And I look at this one and I'm like, well, it looks nice, but I can see, where things are not perfectly lined up because I multi-placed and it's not perfect when I look at the
This one,
flow.
yeah, that one, the one that the Halloween one,
Hmm.
hold it up into the light. It's got a lot of they're not, I mean, a lot of spaces where I'm only placed and but
Yep.
from a distance, I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, they still look pretty. Doesn't really matter.
And like I said, I like the rounds. I mean, I wish Diamond Art wouldn't keep putting out so many squares. I don't think any of them out that were put out today were rounds. They were all squares. So,
Hmm. I don't know. I thought one of them, I thought what the one with like the coffee cups or teacups. That reminded
teacup,
me of Mad Hatter.
teacups.
Hold
Oh,
on.
uh, there was one with the gumballs, the gumball machines that was kind of an aquarium.
Oh, it's sold out. It's like the Mad Hatter one. This one.
Mm.
See, those are teacups.
And that's round?
I think it might have been. Hold on, let me look. I don't remember. No,
Because
that
I
one is
saw,
square. And that
yeah,
one did sell out. And actually, if you still want the mystery kits, there's winter and there's camping. They're both still available.
not camping. I'm
Yeah,
not with
those are the two
what
that
did
were
I
released this
see?
week. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I looked at last week. Did they sell some mystery kits last week?
I don't remember, but did you see the new minis? The 80s,
Oh, no. Oh, is that what that
and
was?
that's the 80s, and then
I saw the a
roller
court.
skates. The roller
Oh,
skates.
that's cute. No,
Those are
I saw the
cute.
other ones. The
There's
one
the Chinese
cat.
zodiac
No, not
and
that one.
sea creatures and fruits.
Oh, okay.
Those are the
It's
ones that were released this week. And actually, did you see the Snow White from last week?
Yes, I did. I saw
It's
that. In fact,
beautiful.
I watched an unboxing on that, and the girl that was unboxing it, I think it was either the Tita, um, or washi tape one, and she said she doesn't usually buy those kinds, and this was sent to her from Diamond Art, and she said if she were to buy that, this would it's the old fashioned,
Mm-hmm.
a new
Did you
cartoon.
see the new box with it when you watched the unboxing?
Yes, I did. She was
Open from the
sure she
side.
liked it. Yeah, either.
Yeah. I'm
But
just double checking all of them to see what shape they are. But I
if you're
think you're right. I didn't pay attention.
if you're someone that doesn't store in the boxes, that probably would be all right because you can flatten them out. They flatten out.
Oh, the gumball fishies is rounds.
Is it okay? And
That's
that
the only one.
okay. And it's the least favorite one of mine.
Yeah, it's not my style at all.
Yeah, so
And it's not tiny. It's 34 by 22.
yeah, another big one.
I
So
really liked this one too.
yeah, I did too. As a landscape, it was pretty good. Pretty
I'm not a huge landscape person, but I liked that design.
yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, um, the new month for our Dragons and Yarn Club started today. Um, Mom will be sending out this last month's next week sometime after she gets the dragons from me. Let's see what
And
else.
I have to dye them after she gets them to me.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't order the dragons for March yet because I don't have it up. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
I don't put it up until after I start because I had done that before, and then what happens is you ordered last month and then today you order this month, and I went and some people I shipped this month. I mean because I ship
Oh,
open orders, and if they're both open and some yeah.
okay.
And I have started putting where you have to order all my clubs separately. I was letting people order them together, and that too was happening because once you on Etsy, once you say you ordered the club and a skein of yarn, once I ship that skein of yarn out, this goes from the opened into the not opened one. And so it
Mm-hmm.
looks like I did. So, it's a little confusing for me, especially when you're dealing with a lot of yarn. So, but yeah. But
Okay.
anyway,
So
it's fun.
soon it'll be open. And then if
Yeah,
you ordered this month's, or well, I guess it is this month's now. If you ordered February's,
yeah. These were
they'll be
February
shipping out soonish.
by the 10th at the
Yes,
latest.
at the 10th
Yeah.
latest.
So yeah, and I'll probably put it up pretty soon. But um, when I used to do the Harry Potter originally, I would put a different picture up each month.
Mm-hmm.
But now I use the same picture for every month of these clubs, and so yeah, that's why it gets a little bit. I'm getting old, and
You should
I
take
want.
pictures every month of the new dragon one and post it as your new picture. Like, so say after you send this one out, or like 2 months ago, so that you make sure everyone has gotten it, you add in the one from previous months so people can see ideas of what they might get.
I do have. I have like all the pictures taken up. I'd have to drop off some because I
Oh,
did do.
yeah.
I was doing that, but I
You were
quit
doing
doing
that.
it
Okay.
because I was full. I was full. They allow you 10 pictures.
That's
So
true. They cut you off at 10.
yeah,
Yeah,
we've done this like 17 months now.
it's a lot.
Yep. Yeah. So of course, like I said, I have been doing the Harry Potter now for 6 or 7 years. So you know, you
Hmm.
may you may get the same name sometime, but it's a different yarn. So
Yeah.
because there's so much you can do. But what? Oh, I've been listening to books on tape. Um, I've been listening to a new series. This is so funny. I was telling Jeffrey, this series both the series are about dragons. Okay.
Okay.
So one series that everybody out there knows about is I mean, they've heard of Fourth Wing. That's the new series that's out there. I mean, they just released the third book, Fourth Wing. I can't remember, Onyx Tower or something's the third one. But it was written by a woman, okay? And
Okay.
and she has a lot of romance in it type thing, more I will say it, sex in it, you know.
Okay.
The ones I'm listening to now were written by these two men that write them together.
Hmm.
And it's all war. I mean, it's all, what an action and they describe how people get killed and stuff like that. And they had a long kiss. That was
That was the extent of the sexuality.
so far, and I'm in the fourth book. So, and it took till this last at the end of last book for them to even kiss. So, yeah, it's really funny. And I was telling Jeff, I said, "Boy, the difference between men writers and women writers." Have you've heard of that new is it Stephen King fairy tale that I was telling you about? Totally, totally, totally different than any other book he's ever written. I mean, I couldn't believe it was his book after
Hmm.
reading. Yeah, no sex, no violence, no scariness.
Hmm.
A
Interesting.
fairy tale. I
Lots of
think
swearing?
no swearing,
No swearing. Hmm.
no. So yeah, just way different.
Good to
Because
know. I have some books on tape or books I
you
need to
know
buy.
who wrote Watchers? Maybe it's Kuntz,
Dean Koontz.
but either whichever one it is, it's way different than they normally wrote. Because I've listened to him too. But anyway, yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, so nice to listen to books while you're doing Diamond Dots. Because you can't watch TV because a lot of TV you have to watch, and it's hard to do Diamond Dots. So
Yeah. We put
well,
on sometimes things we've seen a million times.
I'd like to, yeah, Ancient Aliens and
Mhm.
Monk and all those that you've seen a million times, so you don't really have to watch it. They're at least books on Audible. I still got 7 credits. I used up 2 more this week.
Like I
And
used all mine, but then that was a while ago. I don't even know how many I have now.
yeah,
Let's see. I'm curious. I have three now. So it
okay.
hasn't been that long since I
Put in
used.
a fairy tale and see what it came up as.
It's called Fairy Tale.
A fairy tale.
Oh, it is Stephen King. It's just called
It,
Fairy Tale.
okay. Nothing like his books.
Well, it's
And
probably
then
like his Eye of the Dragon book.
is that no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just way it's a like a modern day fairy tale. It's really
Yeah.
different. Yeah, so yeah. But it was just kind of it's one of those books I listened to on tape, like I said, and I can't even really remember how it ended type thing. Oops, I gotta sneeze.
Yeah, he wrote one called The Eyes of the Dragon
Uh-huh.
in, well, it came out, I think, when I was in high school. It doesn't have, this has the release date of the audio book, but not the release date of the actual book.
Uh-huh.
Um, but it's about the kingdom of Delan is at stake when King Roland is murdered and his son and rightful heir Peter is framed for the crime. That's what that one's about.
Oh
That's
yeah.
that's it's more of a fantasy than his
I
other.
thought, well, maybe he's got grandkids now that are starting to read these books, and he wants to make them not as
I don't know, he
violent.
had
Because
kids
didn't
too.
he do it?
Yeah, he wrote it.
Stephen King, didn't he do it?
Yes, he did it.
And the other one,
The Stand
and the
and
other book. I mean, the other the Stand.
Firestarter
Yeah,
and the
Watchers is that
Tommyknocker.
right? The Tommy Knockers. Oh,
What'd you say?
he didn't do. He didn't. Dean Koontz did the Watchers.
Yes. My
Watchers.
favorite book
Mhm.
ever written. Yes.
Favorite book. Favorite book.
Actually, like two of my favorite books ever written are by Dean Koontz, and it's Watchers and The Darkest Evening of the Year. And that one also is about dogs. It also has dogs in it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
in my other like I could listen to or read those books. I mean, I've listened to Watchers probably 4 times since I've had it on my Audible, and I've read it I don't know how many times. But that book changed my life.
Made you want a golden retriever? No.
Well, I mean, it did if you want a golden retriever, but there's so many things about that book that were impactful that just
Yeah,
made me
hit you.
think about things in different ways, which is weird to say for a novel that's, I mean, it's kind of a horror, but kind of a surrealist book too, and just And I mean, it probably helps too that Dean Koontz wrote me. I mean, when I wrote him, he wrote me.
I still get your letters. I still get your newsletter
I
from.
have that one somewhere that he wrote to me. So
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I found it when we were one of our moves.
He personally wrote it to you.
Yeah. He personally wrote me a little letter on his newsletter.
Yeah.
And I just discovered that Little House on the Prairie is on Peacock.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, all seasons 1 through 9. I
Do I
keep
not
seeing
have
little
Peacock?
snippets on TikTok from old episodes, and I'm like, that really was a good show.
I don't have Peacock. I
You
have,
have, no, you have Peacock, you don't have Paramount.
okay, I have Peacock. Okay,
Yes,
right.
so you could watch Little House on the Prairie, all
Yeah.
9 seasons.
That all it was on? It seemed like it was on forever.
I don't know. I saw a clip today from what must have been one of the first episodes, because
The blonde, his sister, her sister's in it.
yeah, her sister's in it, and it looks like it was the first time they went to school at the schoolhouse. Because is it Nellie, the rich girl, who's making fun of them for being country folk?
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
first time at school, and I'm like, that must be from the first episode.
And yeah, she turns out all right at the end.
I met her too.
Yeah, she did. You got
I have a
pictures.
picture with her
Yes,
from Comic-Con in Blackfoot or Pocatello Comic-Con.
yes, that's right.
I still
Yeah,
get her newsletters. I signed up for her newsletters, and so I know what she's doing. But yeah, I thought that might be fun to watch too, because it started when before I was born. It was 1975 is the first season. So I'm like, I don't like I remember reruns of it, like here and there, but
right, right.
and
Well,
I'd love to watch Highway to Heaven too.
I was just gonna say after that he did Highway to Heaven after that.
If that's on anything. Let me look on IMDb because I'm on IMDb right now.
And Touched by an Angel. That's another show that's kind of that was out in the same time as Highway to Heaven. It's
Mom, Touched by an Angel was the 90s when I was in high school.
no,
Highway to Heaven was the 80s.
look it up.
Mom, it was when we lived in Utah because they filmed it in Utah.
No, we lived in Montana.
When it started, we lived in Utah.
I don't know. See when the first one came
Highway
out.
to Heaven was 84 to 89. Touched by an Angel was not in the 80s. Um, oh, it's on Peacock. Highway to Heaven's on Peacock.
Oh, it is too. Okay.
It is.
I think
Touched by
I'm
an
thinking
Angel
of
started in 94.
oh really?
I was,
Little
yeah.
House on the Prairie, I think, was still in the era when they did more than they did like 26 episodes a season or something. The
Mm.
seasons were longer than now. Now I think they do like 12. Seems like 12.
And Touched by an Angel, seasons 1 through 4 are on Paramount,
Oh, okay.
but it had 5 seasons. Is that what
Now,
this says?
5 seasons. I thought I had more than that.
Hold on, let me see. I'm looking. Oh no, it had 9 seasons because seasons
Yeah.
1 through 5 are on Pluto, which is a free thing that's with ads. Let me see. Let me look at the seasons for because episode 4, Little House on the Prairie had 204 episodes total, and it
Oh,
had 9 seasons. So season 1 has 24 episodes.
okay.
Well, I mean, shows The Office had like 22 episodes a season, except for the first season. But
Uh,
back in I Love Lucy days, it was like 50 episodes a year.
yeah, 50. They did 50, just like a regular job, and you had 2 weeks off. They took
Yep.
2 weeks off. That's why when you watch I Love Lucy, it seemed like they did forever, but I think they only filmed 3 years. I think it was just 3 years.
Should I look?
Yes, look, it was not as long as people thought because there's so many episodes per year.
Hmm.
And then she went into her own sitcom, Lucy did. The Lucy Show or something.
Okay, it had 181 episodes,
So about three and
and
a
it was
half,
on for 6 seasons.
6 seasons. Well, see how many it had the first couple years. Because once they moved to the country, they didn't do as many. And then they started doing a lot of those
Season
special.
1 had 35.
Oh, well, I was told they filmed 50.
Well, what's 180 divided by 6? 30.
Oh, okay.
I had 180. Didn't I say 180 or 181 episodes?
Yeah, something like that.
181 episodes. And it was on from 51 to 57.
Yeah, in the 50s.
Hmm.
And everybody watched that.
Before I was born
Yeah,
as well.
the Dick Van Dyke Show, um, Mary Tyler Moore Show that came after the Dick Van Dyke Show. Um,
My Three Sons.
yeah, My Three Sons, Father Knows Best. Um,
Gilby Gillis. I remember watching that on Nick at Night. That was a little bit later, wasn't it?
yeah, later. Oh, Bewitched came out
That was in
when I
the
was
60s.
pregnant with Rob or Christy, with Christy.
Bewitched was the 60s, I thought.
Well, it came out before she was born, but the first show done in color was I was in the I was having her. It was September 24th and we watched it in the labor room, the first season, and it was in color. Not the first season of Bewitched, because Bewitched was in black and white to begin with. And then
Yeah, it went from 1964 to 1972.
yeah. And in 1970 it went in color, started being in color.
Okay.
And I was pregnant with Jeffrey when Star Trek was on.
Oh, that was like a whole 2 seasons.
I had more
It
than
wasn't like it didn't really take off till after Star Trek. It
yeah.
wasn't popular as much when it was on.
No. And if
It-
you watch them now, go back and watch them, it's like, oh my gosh, they were so cheesy.
yeah, they were. Yeah,
Because
it had 3 seasons from 66 to 69.
yep.
Yep.
So, but the
Anyway, now that we've talked TV and movie trivia,
right. Have
I don't
we had
really have
any
anything else
questions
to show off or talk about.
either? Has anybody questions or is anybody still out there?
There's people watching, but no one's really commenting tonight. It's okay.
It's all right.
They're probably just as tired as we are, or as I am. I don't know if you're tired. I'm still tired. I'm still making up from the 4:45 wake up Thursday morning.
And you got to do that again in 2 weeks. Where you
Well,
got?
the one in 2 weeks, I don't have to leave as early because we're just going to Albuquerque and we're taking a school bus. So
Oh,
this
okay.
one we had to leave early so we could take the train because the train left at, we had to be there between 6 and 6:15. It left at 6:25.
Oh, okay.
But I had to get up earlier just to make sure that I was ready, you know.
Right.
Normally I get up at 5:30, but actually I get out of bed at 6. It's always
Yeah.
a set the alarm after
Get a bit.
5:30.
I used
6.
to get up at 5:30 every morning because I had to be to work by 7
Mm-hmm.
when I worked at the dealerships. But then I got off at 4:30. So I liked the trade. I liked getting off early, but and I still stayed up till 10 and 11 o'clock at night. I've always been a more of a night person,
Mm-hmm.
but you train your body to do something and it does it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just spray, I get all those cat hairs all over my calendar.
Oh, Clementine is taken to, I wish I had taken a video yesterday.
But
Because she jumped up on Dave's drafting table, which it's at an angle, and she starts sliding down it and catching herself like she's on top of his painting that has the plastic on it, and she is just sliding down the plastic and then like adjusting and sliding some more and adjusting. Like
how funny
we
because
sat
she
and
can
watched her do that for like 5 minutes.
well,
I mean, the plastic was still on it, so it didn't really matter.
party.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
ruin anything.
I have so much cat hair on my diamond paintings. I just I mean I just go right over it. I just and I figure, oh well, I have tweezers and I have pulled some of the hair, but some of the hair is mine too.
Yeah.
I've pulled out long strands off the diamond painting.
I try to keep it off of mine if I can help it, but
Yeah.
there's times when there may be a piece that I'm just like, whatever. But usually I have my tweezers in like on the table, so I just, if I can, I grab it. But sometimes it's like, can I see it? Can I get it? And then you just keep missing it. So I'm like, whatever, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Um,
Nobody walks up to your diamond painting and goes, "Ah, there's cat hair right there." No, nobody even comes in my house.
that's true.
Or
That is,
yours. We don't work all the time and all my
hmm
friends are workers still. That's what happens when you work. Your work friends,
hmm
you stop working and they're still working, so you lose your work friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if you stay living in the same town that you were raised in, I would have still had a lot of friends. I mean, there because I mean,
Because
I
they
was,
all still live there.
yeah, because a lot of them still live there. Uh,
Hmm
yeah, a lot of them do still live there. But yeah, you just grow up and grow out.
hmm
Oh, and let me tell you, you poor people in Florida, I feel for you. You got all our snow.
Oh, I think it's probably melted by now because that
I don't
was
know. Someone posted something today on there
really
showing. She lives
okay.
in Pensacola, around Pensacola, Florida. They got way more than we did. We got like
Yeah, they
that.
had a blizzard like a week and a half ago.
Yeah,
Like it was crazy.
yeah.
But I don't know what it's like right now. Let me see. Hold on. I've got my weather app.
And I know Texas got, Louisiana, and New
Yes.
Orleans, they got snow. I mean, places that don't ever get snow got our
It's in
snow.
the 50s and 60s in Pensacola right now.
Oh, good. So everything's melted there.
Yeah. But yeah, my degree mentor, I can't think of what she's called, my program mentor, she lives in Texas and she said, yeah, they were getting the polar vortex like not last week, but not last Sunday, but the Sunday before she was talking about it, that they were getting the really cold weather.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It actually got up to 40 today here, I think 42 or something. And we were
yeah, it
supposed
didn't
to get
feel too
rain,
cold
but it
today,
didn't
but
rain.
we didn't go outside. So I don't
Rain possible on Sunday, chance of intermittent rain.
Okay, we're gonna have a warm week. Our high today is 60.
Oh,
Tuesday
yeah.
and Wednesday, our highs are 70. So
At
maybe we're
38 degrees
past.
right now. Our high was 43. Our low was 36. So we only had like what, 8-degree temperature difference.
Yeah,
It's supposed to, yeah, we're going to be in the 40s and 50s and 30s all next week. But rain, looks like
we're
rain's
gonna be
for,
in the high 60s and 70s.
yeah, and all last week you were about the same as we were all week.
Yeah,
It
it
had,
was really cold here for
yeah.
us. That's why I made the
Yeah.
face warmers. Like, because I'm like, I know how to dress. I'm from Montana, so I like had that on. I had my hat on. I had a long sleeve shirt over my regular shirt, and then I had my big poofy jacket because I'm like, it's cold. I want to layer. I know how to dress for this weather.
Do you remember when we first moved to Montana? The first time it was in December and we had come from California and you you didn't have any winter clothes. You went to school and just and you had to walk home from school and you just had skirts on and we didn't have winter jackets, we didn't have anything winter clothes. So,
Hmm.
and now here in Utah, people bundle up when it's in the 40s and 50s and to us that was sweatshirt weather.
People bundle up here in the 60s.
Oh, really? Well, you got all those old people.
They're not old people.
Just kidding.
They're not
No,
old people. They're the teenagers. They wear their Ugg boots and they bundled up, except for they wear short shorts and then like a really warm hoodie.
yeah.
Aunt Shell said their high today will be 0
I know they've
Monday and Tuesday.
really been in the
Yeah,
cold
I saw
below
her
zero.
posting about
They got,
going skiing and it was like negative 22 and I'm like, oh, that's cold.
yeah, they had 8 degrees below. Yeah, we haven't got below zero. We've gotten to 8 degrees above, which is cold here for
Mm,
Utah, but not no below, no below yet.
yeah.
Well, and of course it's only February. We can still get lots of cold weather,
Yeah.
but
I mean, the end of winter is middle of March, so technically, I mean,
do you know how much it costs to ski now?
no,
To get a day ski pass up at
nope.
one of our resorts from like 150 to $250 for one day of skiing. I'm going to Jeff. I says, "Gosh, I think we used to do it for like $10." Or when you went, you got to ski free because I paid $200 and you got to go every Saturday if you wanted. Remember? And that
Every
included
Saturday and Sunday if I wanted.
that was your rental for your skis and everything. And then remember we bought it for a second season and they didn't get any snow up there. You hardly got to ski at all because we just weren't getting snow that year.
I took the ski bus.
Yeah, the ski bus. And it was in the post in the not Macy's, what do you call it? A grocery store parking lot. It was what, Plaid, what was the name of that place?
I
Going
don't remember.
along.
That was so long
Hey,
ago.
what's the name of that food place where Amber and Zach used to pick up the ski bus because he skied too that with you. Then
He
he broke,
snowboarded.
remember, and he broke his collarbone.
Yeah, he snowboarded.
Was that what he was doing, snowboarding?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Now he's married and got a couple kids who are that age that they want can do that.
Well, they're not as old as we were yet.
He's Penelope's 12 or 13.
We were doing that when we were like 16 and 17.
Oh, okay.
Because that was, you wouldn't let me have the county market.
The county market, yes. The county market there.
Like, I don't remember. That was honestly, I don't remember much of high school. I remember a few things here and there.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
that just
drama.
my mind. I hadn't thought about that forever. Do you remember the one Saturday you went and you came back and I'd gotten the new car?
No,
I bought
I
the
don't
Sundance.
remember that.
That's when I bought the Sundance.
Mm.
Traded in my Yugo.
I remember driving your Yugo to Reno for, was it Colette's wedding?
Yeah, you and I went and we met.
And Christy went with us too.
Christy went with us too. We were lived here in
We lived in, no, we lived in California.
oh in California. Oh yes, we did. We lived in California. Yes, and we drove to Reno for the wedding.
Yeah,
You
was
and
it Colette's wedding?
it was no, it was
No,
Dorothy.
it was
Dorothy.
Dorothy's.
And do you remember she had the little not Dorothy.
Not Dorothy. No, Dorothy's not much older than me.
Um that's oh my gosh.
Angel?
No, the older one. Um
My gosh, I don't know.
no, it's none of her Eleanor's kids. It's
Okay.
Judy's kids. It's
And I don't know all Judy's kids. I don't remember them as much.
Tony Ann. It wasn't Dorothy. Was it Dorothy?
No, it wasn't Dorothy
No,
because
it's her
Dorothy is.
oldest daughter. Oh my,
Oh,
Tammy,
Tammy. Okay.
Tammy, and then she had the little girl with her and her husband, and and mother went with us, didn't she? Or
No,
mother
she and
was there?
Grandpa
She
came up
went.
there.
Yeah, okay,
Mhm.
yes, they came up there. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
And then now you guys are gonna really get a kick out of this. Christy and I, Christy won tickets. We lived in California. Christy won tickets to see Wings in concert in San Francisco. So Christy and I drove there, and then we couldn't get a parking place. So we didn't go to the concert. We just went and went into Chinatown and all around because she was pregnant at the time. So she couldn't, the where you had to park was like miles and miles, what seemed like, away from the center. So
Hmm.
yeah, I could have saw Wings in concert, but we didn't
Things, yeah, happen.
back in the day.
Yeah. Anyway, I just realized I missed a whole color on the section that I finished on this. Look, can you, I don't know if you can see those little hearts
Oh
right
yeah.
there in the middle of it. I missed that whole color. I'm like, oh, hey, oh, like, why does it have holes in it? Because I
Yeah.
missed that color.
Yeah, I've held mine up sometimes and seen spots and went, how did I miss that
Mhm.
section, complete section like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can work on that tonight.
Yeah, I probably won't. I'll
Yeah,
probably work on it maybe tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. You have tomorrow off. I'll let you have tomorrow off.
Well, I might do some homework tomorrow. I don't know. I might start. I mean, I officially activated my Calc 2 course, but I don't know if I'm ready to start it yet. I want to give myself another day off. I was stressed about it this week. It was a lot. And then Friday, it was a rough day for me on Friday. I cried because I was tired anyway. And then I didn't pack lunch, and I thought, well, I'm going to go to the Teacher Resource Center during my prep time to pick up copies. And so I'll grab some food while I'm out, and then I don't have to worry about going out to lunch. But then we had someone who was at our school that they took our prep time, and we had to have a meeting during that prep time. So I didn't get to leave campus. So I'm like, okay, I will run off campus really quick to Sonic. I'll put in a mobile order, go pick it up. Usually it's ready when I get there. I did not get to eat lunch because I got there, it wasn't ready. I sat in the stall for 13 to 14 minutes. Nobody acknowledged me. I pushed the button and waited another 3 to 4 minutes and nobody acknowledged me, so I left because I had to be back in my classroom in 6 minutes. Oh, and I was cranky. And as I got into my classroom, I got onto like I text message with Sonic support to get my money back because I'm like, nobody greeted me. There was no one to help me. It was ridiculous. And I think one of the speakers was on in one of the stalls down from me because I could hear everything they were saying in the back about all the food they were preparing. And my food never came up.
And you had called it in. It should have been
And I
ready.
did my mobile order on my phone.
Uh,
And that takes like 5 minutes usually. Like maybe 10 max from the time I put the order in. I put the order in when I left school. So it
Uh-huh.
should have been waiting for me. I was so mad. I was cranky. Thankfully, I have a mini fridge, so I ate a piece of cheese and I had some yogurt, but I needed protein. I can't survive without protein. So my fourth period class was like, Miss, did you get a bad sub letter from us? I was like, because I had a sub on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Like, no. And they're like, you seem like something is wrong. And I'm like, let me tell you about my lunchtime.
Let me tell you about my day.
Okay, good. So you're not mad at us? I'm like, oh, no, no, no. I'm mad at Sonic. I'm just cranky because I'm hungry. And they're like, you're hangry. I'm like, I am. Very much so. Yeah. So I'm hoping this next week will be better.
Yeah.
It was a crappy way to end the week. And I was like, I need to be on my top game today because I have a test tonight too. And I'm like, I'm cranky because I had no food. And so like Dave's like calling me on the way home and I was like, I'm just hungry. And he's like, what do you want for dinner? Let's get you some food so that by the time you take your test, you're not cranky anymore.
And you can concentrate.
Yeah. So we went and got Panda Express, which we haven't had for a while. But
Jeffrey got a Subway today, so we had Subway, and I haven't had Subway forever.
oh, yeah. They don't even make the club anymore.
That's what I got today.
They have the club again?
That's what I ordered.
Oh, I didn't think they made it anymore. Because
Yeah,
last time I tried to get one, they didn't have any.
it's different. They put
Was
bacon
it?
on it now. They used to put it on ham, turkey, and beef. Now
Yeah.
they put on ham, turkey, and strips of bacon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's saltier. It's way saltier. But
My new go-to is the chicken bacon or chicken teriyaki, chicken sweet onion teriyaki.
yeah, I
Got
think
like
they
the sweet
have
onion
that.
sauce on it. I like
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, I think they have that one. Remember they used to have the one they had, well, not foot long. They put two breasts in it on it. If you ordered the chicken breast, now they don't even carry that one anymore.
Oh, I don't remember that one either.
Yeah.
Like now the chicken is cut up and they just put the handful on the
Oh, and
on.
then the steak sandwich, the steak one, used to be like $1 more or $2 more than the sub. It's only 20 cents more now. They upped the price of the sub. It was $11.49 for the Subway one, and what is it called?
For the club?
For the club, and 11.69 for the steak one. So
Hmm. Yeah, they're all more expensive, so we don't get them very often either. We did have that this week one day though.
yeah. Well, ours, the one that was right down here, went out of business.
Mm.
Now it's a zap, no. What's that?
Fizz.
Fizz. It's a Fizz. And
Oh.
then the one that's by Winco where Jeff used to work, that one, but that one isn't drive through. You have to park your car and walk in. So
Mm.
it's convenient, as this one was had a drive through. But
Yeah.
yeah, so and
Yeah.
then we didn't have any coupons. They haven't put any coupons out for the last couple of weeks. And did you
Yeah.
hear a lot of the Joannes are going under?
Yeah, they
So
filed for bankruptcy.
our Joanne in Salt Lake City is going out, but ours two's here are staying so far. I went online because I heard it on Jill's station. She was saying how some of the were out. And I said to Jeff, I said, well, they might have a sale, but they're not going to have a really big sale because all they have to do is take that merchandise and put it in another Joann's. It's
Yeah, they can just ship it out to other
they
places.
have yeah, it's not like when Roberts closed. Remember, they closed them all.
Hmm.
Roberts Crafts, and they went online, and I don't even think they're out there anymore. I don't think Roberts Crafts is even online anymore.
I don't know. But I mean, I think that Joann's lose money from their shipping model. When you order things from their online store,
Right?
ships it out from different stores.
Oh, yes. Instead of
And so sometimes if you order 20 items, you can get 20 packages. How much money do they spend on all the shipping for those 20 packages?
right, because if you spend, I think it's over $50 or something, you get free
Either
shipping.
50 or 75, you get free shipping. And so they lose if it's 20 packages, if it's even if it's $3 a package, that's $60 right there on items you may have spent $75 on.
Right, right,
That's
yes,
not a smart shipping model. They should ship from central locations
right. They
only.
should just, yeah, but and I don't know if they've always done that or if they just started that in the last couple years.
Yeah, I don't know either because I haven't really ordered Joann's online until we lived here.
Yeah, and I have never ordered Joann's online. I always, because we've all,
Yeah, you always have one close, so
we have one like 10 miles each way, or not even 10 miles, 2 miles each way. So yeah. So anyway. Hey
Sorry.
Jeff. Oh, no,
No,
thought I heard him. Anyway, so yeah, nothing else.
no.
Maybe I'll crochet something for next time.
I mean, I thought I should. I mean, we're a quote unquote hand dyed channel. I'm like, I should have some yarn stuff.
Yeah, well, I made all those hats, and I kind of got, here's one of my hats, you guys. I kind of got hatted out. I kind of got crocheted out type thing. But
Mhm. Well, I
so,
thought these are perfect too for all that yarn, that extra yarn I got in boxes.
oh yeah, they would be,
Would make very cute with the like the mandala yarn would make very cute.
because I think a lot of that was worsted. Probably
Mhm.
most of it was worsted.
I think almost all of what it was worsted. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought I would try all the different rave colors. So I have like four different ones that I haven't used yet for the rave ones. But I'm like, they're so bright. And then I have two pastels
Oh, okay.
that are the big twist rave. Like one is like purple and mint green, like lilac and mint green. What are you looking at?
I thought I saw movement behind me, but I
It's your
didn't.
hair. It's just your hair.
Just
It's your
my
ponytail.
ponytail.
Yes.
I was gonna wear it down, and that lasted about a good 5 minutes.
Mm. I
Because
took a shower like at 4 o'clock because I'm
I
like, I don't want to take a shower tomorrow morning before church. It's just
yeah.
a hassle.
I go see our doctor on Friday morning or Monday morning at 11.
Our doctor?
Dr. Myers.
Oh, you see the eye doctor. Okay.
I said our doctor. He
I
was
know.
a doctor. You worked for him.
I did work for him. That's true.
Look how many years ago that was. 15 years ago. You've been married almost 15 years.
I know, but for the first year I was married, I worked for him.
I thought you started before you got married.
I did, but I also worked with for him the first year we were married.
Yeah, so it's been 15 years
No,
since you
14.
started, working. 14 since you quit because then Dave got the
Yeah,
job.
no, but I worked for him. I worked for him for like 5 years.
I know. So you started before you got married. So
Oh, I
yeah.
did. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
But he
I
looks
thought,
the same. He's getting a little gray, but he looks the same. He's Dr. Myers.
oh,
So
he's not, I
oh,
mean,
and I
Robin.
guess
Oh,
Robin said last night that Christy scheduled her appointment for her cataracts.
oh, cool.
So yeah.
Cool.
And I said to Robin, I said, yeah, and Amber keeps saying she wants cataracts so she can get the surgery so she can have better eyesight. And she doesn't have any cataracts.
No. The guy this year was like, I see no hint of anything. The guy 2 years or like in Alamogordo was like, yeah, I see maybe the start of it. And this guy was like, there's nothing there. Okay. Guess I'll
Cute.
deal with contacts for a few
Ever.
years because I can't do glasses. I can't. I'm too blind for glasses. I do not see the same with my glasses as I do my contacts.
Well, no, you don't ever.
I cannot see as clear.
Yeah, you
Even
said.
when they're the perfect prescription,
Yeah, I
just don't
know.
see the same. So, yeah.
Yep. Okay, we've rambled on long
We
enough.
have for quite a while. Thank you for all of you who joined us tonight. I know some of you were here and didn't make comments, so thank you for joining us. And to all of our new people, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for subscribing. If you're new and haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave us a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Because that
And
all
then
helps.
2 weeks from tonight is
The
February
15th,
15th.
the 15th,
So,
the day after day
Valentine's.
after Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is on a Friday night this year. So
Mhm.
that means, boy, the restaurants, people are gonna be making way in advance so they can get into a restaurant
Do
for
people still do
Valentine's.
that?
Yeah, I think so. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
You're married.
I know. And that's a 3-day weekend for us because Monday is President's Day.
Oh, that's right.
And I'll be going on a field trip on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right.
hmm That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and please come join us again in 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll have more fun stuff to show you.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, oh, and I have a new shirt, you guys. Can you read it?
Diamond painting with my cat is my therapy. Is
Yeah, I
that
got
what mine says too, but it's a different picture?
I've got that one too. Yeah, it
Okay.
says diamond painting and my cat are my therapy or something like
Or
that.
something like that.
It-
Yes.
yeah.
It's a
So
fun
it's
shirt.
the reddish color.
Yes.
So yeah. And then you've got the dog one too. I just,
Hmm.
you say I just want to diamond paint and be with my dog or something.
Yeah, something like that. Just want to diamond paint and hang out with my dog.
Yeah. Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
something like that. But
that.
yes,
Okay, well, we will let you guys go. Amber's tired and got to go to bed.
I am. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Okay. Have a
Okay.
happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Bye.
Yes.